From the Vatican comes a message of profound relevance and urgency amid rising social tensions and global uncertainty. You are my hope. These words from Psalm 71 form the theme chosen by Pope Leo XIV for the 9th World Day of the Poor, announced on the 13th of June, 2025. The World Day of the Poor, established by the Pope in 2017, is now a firmly rooted tradition in the Church. It calls the faithful to place the poor at the center of Christian life and action. In its 9th edition, the Pope invites reflection on the radical nature of Christian hope, not grounded in possessions or political influence, but in the unwavering faithfulness of God. Pope Leo XIV underscores that the poor, those who live daily without material guarantees or societal security, become living witnesses to a deep and unshakable hope. It is precisely in their vulnerability that they reveal a path towards a more authentic faith. Lacking the illusions of control or wealth, they depend wholly on divine providence. And this dependence becomes a proclamation of the gospel in itself. He notes the tragic irony. The poor often suffer not only from scarcity, but from the systems and structures of power that disregard or exploit them. Yet, despite this, they continue to hope, not with a naive optimism, but with the strength that comes from trust in the Lord. Their example is a spiritual challenge to the rest of society, and especially to the Church. The Pope also offers a sobering critique of modern society's fleeting promises. Consumerism, false ideologies, and political opportunism offer hopes that vanish quickly, leaving emptiness and despair. Against this, Christian hope is resilient, rooted in the resurrection of Christ and the enduring mercy of God. This year's message also renews the Church's social mission. Pope Leo XIV calls not only for charitable gestures, but for enduring transformation, systems that uplift rather than marginalize, policies that prioritize human dignity over profit, and communities that actively welcome the vulnerable. He encourages Catholics around the world to celebrate this day not as a symbolic gesture, but as a catalyst for action. It is a time to listen, to accompany, and to build structures that give voice and dignity to those who are so often left at the margins. The poor must not be seen merely as recipients of aid, but as partners in renewal. Pope Leo XIV's words are a challenge and a guide. They invite us to turn away from superficial securities and toward a faith that transforms. They ask us to see the poor not as burdens, but as teachers, people who reveal the true nature of trust, perseverance, and grace. In an era marked by polarization, economic imbalance, and spiritual fatigue, the Pope's message is unmistakably clear. The hope of the world will not come from power, but from faith. Not from abundance, but from solidarity. Not from indifference, but from love. As members of the Catholic Church, we are called to respond, not with hesitation, but with courage. This is a moment not only for reflection, but for decision. Will we remain spectators in a world of suffering, or will we act as disciples of Christ who recognize His face in the least of our brothers and sisters? Share this video, subscribe to Catholic World Report, and join the mission of proclaiming a hope that does not disappoint. Let us walk with the poor, and in doing so, discover the depth of God's love for all humanity.